Yep, die voor de mis.
Die har vi redan nyss.
Imagine this: you meet someone online, exchange texts, maybe go on a few dates, and just like that, you decide if they're the one. Sounds normal, right? Now, picture a world with no dating apps, no texting, not even a single selfie. A world where love unfolds through handwritten notes, late night hymn singing, and a centuries old ritual where couples spend the night to get separated only by a wooden board. This isn't fiction, it's how the Amish choose their life partners. But how does it really work, and why do they still follow these traditions? Let's step into their world and find out. In the quiet, close-knit Amish communities, the journey to finding love is far different from what we might see in the outside world. Unlike the fast-paced world of texting, swiping, and social media, Amish youth rely on deep-rooted traditions to form meaningful connections. Their path to love is guided by faith, family, and a slower, more deliberate approach to building relationships. One of the most cherished traditions for Amish youth is the Sunday night singings. These gatherings aren't just about singing hymns, they're an opportunity to connect with others in a way that's both sacred and social. Picture this: the soft hum of voices echoing through the church, the warmth of community filling the room, and young men and women exchanging glances across the pews. This is where connections are first made. Amidst the sacred melodies, young people quietly size each other up, their eyes meeting in the dim light. It's here, in the gentle rhythm of hymns, that Amish youth begin to explore who might be their potential partner. There's no rush, just the peaceful blending of voices and the subtle exchange of interest. However, when it comes to expressing affection, Amish youth don't make bold, open declarations. Instead, they communicate through small, discreet letters. Writing a note is a safe way to express feelings without the awkwardness of direct confrontation. These letters are often exchanged in secrecy, a quiet bond forming between two people who are beginning to understand their feelings for each other. It's a sweet and personal gesture, allowing Amish youth to explore their emotions in a way that respects their traditions of modesty and restraint. Another way Amish youth connect is through shared work on the farm. Imagine the simplicity and quiet beauty of spending a day together in the fields, working side by side. For Amish young men, helping a young woman on her family's farm isn't just about lending a hand, it's a quiet declaration of interest. A young man might find any excuse to help with the harvest, carry heavy baskets, or tend to the animals. This unspoken bond builds as they share not just physical labor, but also the satisfaction of accomplishing something together. The farm becomes a space for connection, where the rhythm of hard work and the quiet moments shared between the two are more telling than words ever could be. In all these ways, through singing, secret notes, and shared labor, the Amish path to love may seem slow and even mysterious, but it is rooted in respect for one another and in the values of community. This method of courtship isn't just about finding a partner, it's about building a relationship that honors faith, family, and the bonds that tie them all together. In the Amish community, the path to love is not rushed or spontaneous, it's a carefully guided journey, shaped by tradition and family values. Courtship isn't a solo endeavor. It is something that involves the whole community, with elders and family members playing an essential role in guiding relationships. These practices, rooted in deep respect for faith and family, help ensure that young couples form lasting bonds built on trust, respect, and shared values. One of the most prominent aspects of Amish courtship is the chaperoned courtship. Unlike in many other cultures, Amish couples are never left alone to navigate their budding relationship. Instead, their time together is always supervised, usually by an elder or a family member. This chaperoning is not meant to be intrusive, but protective. It ensures that the young couple's interactions are respectful and in line with Amish values. These moments of supervision are often quiet and understated, but they provide a sense of security, allowing both parties to develop an understanding of one another without the temptation of isolation. The presence of a chaperone allows for a more thoughtful and considerate courtship where the focus is on emotional connection rather than physical attraction or fleeting emotions. It's a system that has stood the test of time, ensuring that relationships grow in a respectful, values-driven environment. Amish communities also rely on the quilting bees to assess the readiness of young women for marriage. These quilting gatherings are more than just social occasions. They are a practical way of determining a woman's skill in homemaking, which is an essential part of Amish life. During these bees, women from the community gather to sew quilts together, and the potential bride is often evaluated not just for her sewing abilities, but for her role in the home. In Amish culture, a woman's ability to care for her home and family is crucial, and the quilting bee serves as both a social and a functional tool for assessing a young woman's suitability for marriage. It's a form of practical evaluation where the quality of the work reflects her readiness for the responsibilities of marriage. Perhaps one of the most unique traditions in Amish courtship is the bed courtship, or bundling. In this practice, a couple may spend the night together in the same bed, but with a wooden board or blanket serving as a barrier between them. This tradition has its roots in Amish history and was once more common in rural communities. The bed courtship is not about physical closeness, but rather an emotional one. The idea is to see if the couple's bond is based on emotional connection and mutual respect, rather than physical desire. It is a test of purity and commitment, where the emotional and spiritual connection between partners is given priority over anything else. It also provides an opportunity for the couple to spend time together in an intimate yet chaste setting, helping them to better understand each other on a deeper level. In these ways, through chaperoned courtship, quilting bees, and bundling, the Amish courtship system offers a thoughtful, carefully structured approach to love. It protects the values that are central to their community, ensuring that relationships are built on emotional connection, shared values, and a strong foundation for marriage. This method, which may seem unusual to outsiders, is a reflection of Amish beliefs about love, respect, and the importance of family and community in forming lasting relationships. For the Amish, marriage is not just a personal decision, it is a communal event, deeply rooted in tradition and spiritual values. The journey to marriage is carefully considered, with the community playing an active role in confirming and supporting each couple's commitment. The process of marriage within Amish culture is deliberate, structured, and always done with respect for both individual preferences and communal expectations. From public announcements to parental involvement and even seasonal customs, the Amish have developed unique ways to mark the road to marriage. One of the most significant traditions is the church announcements. When a couple decides to marry, their engagement is publicly announced during a Sunday church service. This practice ensures that the entire community is informed and involved in the couple's journey toward marriage. It's a moment of communal acknowledgement, where the couple's commitment is recognized by everyone in the congregation. This public announcement serves not only as a declaration of intent, but also as a form of accountability. In Amish culture, marriage is seen as a bond not just between two individuals, but between families and the wider community. The church announcement is a vital part of that bond, strengthening the couple's connection to their faith and to each other. In some Amish communities, parental matchmaking plays a significant role in the marriage process. While the final decision lies with the couple, parents or elders may assist in finding a suitable partner for their children. This practice, deeply rooted in Amish traditions, reflects the community's values of family, continuity, and the importance of preserving cultural norms. However, while parents may take part in the matchmaking process, the decision to marry is still one that is made by the individuals involved. The Amish believe in the importance of free will and mutual consent, so while parental guidance is valued, the couple's personal choice is ultimately honored. Another distinctive feature of Amish marriage customs is the wedding season rule, a tradition that ties the timing of weddings to the agricultural cycle. Amish weddings are typically held only in the fall after the harvest season has been completed. The fall months provide a brief respite from the rigorous demands of farm life, allowing families to focus on celebrations without the pressure of planting or harvesting crops. If a couple is unable to marry during the fall season, they must wait until the next year's harvest cycle. This tradition highlights the importance of work and family in Amish life, as well as the close connection between their agricultural lifestyle and their personal milestones. The road to marriage in Amish culture, from church announcements to parental matchmaking and seasonal weddings, reflects a deep respect for tradition, family, and the role of the community. Every decision is made with careful thought, with the understanding that marriage is not just the union of two people, but the strengthening of the entire community. These customs ensure that the Amish remain closely connected to their values, faith, and each other, keeping their way of life intact for future generations. The Rumspringa, often referred to as the freedom phase, is a unique and pivotal period in the lives of Amish youth. During this time, usually starting around the age of 16, young people are granted the freedom to experience life outside the boundaries of their strict Amish community. This period allows them to explore the modern world, interact with non-Amish people, and make personal decisions without the usual religious restrictions. It's a brief but significant phase where Amish youth can test their desires, beliefs, and relationships with the world beyond their community. Rumspringa is culturally significant because it serves as a rite of passage, providing the youth with the opportunity to decide whether they wish to commit fully to the Amish lifestyle or leave it behind. Many take this time to experience dating outside the Amish faith, engaging in behaviors like driving cars or using modern technology, which are typically forbidden within the community. This period of exploration is emotional and often challenging, as it forces young people to reconcile the freedoms of the outside world with the values of their Amish upbringing. The decisions made during Rumspringa can directly impact their future relationships and marriage choices, as they determine whether to return to the Amish faith or embrace a different way of life. The Amish way of courtship and marriage is a powerful reminder of how traditions shape our relationships. Each practice, from the Sunday night singings to chaperoned courtship, reflects a deep respect for community and emotional connection. These customs prioritize lasting bonds over fleeting attraction, highlighting the importance of shared values and mutual respect in building a strong foundation for marriage. Rumspringa, often misunderstood, shows a respect for individual choice and personal growth, allowing Amish youth to experience life outside their traditions before making a lifelong commitment. This tradition underscores the importance of reflection and free will in making significant decisions. In the end, the Amish approach teaches us that love and marriage are not just about emotions, but about commitment, community, and respect for tradition. In a world where relationships often move too quickly, their practices remind us of the value of patience, shared values, and a thoughtful, meaningful connection. The Amish way of courtship offers a profound lesson on the power of community and the depth of love built on tradition and mutual respect.